anyone's going, what they're doing, and really nothing is going to happen in this episode.
I mean, I don't know. I just feel like when you go into battle, I think this context, like, you know, I feel like it's relevant in a way. You go into battle, you're always going to have a stalemate somewhere.
Yes, but if the show is just going to show us stalemates, then...
Well, I prefer a battle stalemate as opposed to like a dialogue stalemate, or like, you know, not going anywhere. Just like, you know, just you develop something, then it turns into nothing, and that becomes smoke and mirrors. Like we're talking like, you know, Sasha and Rosita's run. You know, we're talking like so many other examples from last season that I think that, you know, they could have done. So I'm not going to look back on this season and say, okay, well, remember that action-packed episode that I really didn't like? I'm really not going to call them out on it, just because at least things are happening. At least things are exciting. They're at the medium that they should be doing. It shouldn't be just all dialogue. It's not Gilmore Girls.
No.
So I mean, it's
they
not.
They wish they were Gilmore Girls, David.
Gilmore Girls in a post-apocalypse with zombies. That'd be fun.
It would be amazing.
I'm sorry. I think you're crying a little.
A little bit. That's a little tear in my eye, David. I see your point, but do you agree with me on any level that this was, for the most part, action for the sake of action?
Yeah, I do.
Gunfires, and loud noises.
Yeah, there's some key character development when we get to
there
it.
are. Yeah, we'll take a little bit of time to talk about that. But like for the rest of this, like I'm talking about Aaron's raid here. How it's just going on the whole episode.
It's back and forth, right? Like it's a stale.
Yeah.
No one's moving up, no one's moving. And they even say it themselves too. Just like, okay, well, they're not going to move in, so we're going to try to move in, which is a stupid thing to do.
Yeah, it's like we didn't get a script. They just told us to fire for 3 hours, and I was like, well, let's try and make it interesting. Try and get some screen time.
Some great films have done it well without scripts.
Yes.
And I only felt like mentioning it because I was reading up on Mad Max earlier, and there was no script involved with that one. Though it did drive Tom Hardy and Charlize Theron to insanity, just filming in that desert.
I'm sure there was some idea of where they wanted this story to go.
Well, yeah, there was, but as I think maybe that's all.
And you had a pretty competent director on board too.
They did it, but that's all they had. But they did still complain about that in a way. So
yeah, whatever. They're getting paid millions of dollars. They don't want to complain. Complain to stick their head in the sand.
I suppose like the cast of The Walking Dead in this unit here have something to say. It's like, you know what? We're not getting paid much. We have no lines. Just start yelling and shooting.
Well, that was one of their complaints for a while out in Georgia. They was like, "Oh, it's really hot. It's really hot.
It's always going to be hot.
Like, tough. It's hot."
They're not all getting paid that well.
They're all getting paid pretty well.
The main cast now, but we're talking like season 1 when it first started. Like, of course they were entitled to complaints because they weren't getting paid that much due to the popularity of the show.
Everyone's getting paid enough to spend a day out in the sun.
Not to start.
To spend a day out in the sun, 100%, David.
Oh, yeah.
You get paid $100. You're good.
Oh, you think that's my rate, huh? Well, that's your rate.
I'm not talking about you. I'm just saying you get paid $100 to go stand outside and get your face recorded on camera.
Ugh.
You're doing good, and they're getting way more than that.
That's wrong.
Now, Aaron's raid, like I said, just goes on and on. So I'm just going to talk about it all right now. Nothing happens. Some people die. Nobody we know. And
Eric
then,
gets shot.
No, he does not. So little happened in this. Who'd you say got shot?
I said Eric got shot.
Yes, you're right. Eric did get shot.
I don't know why you just denied that right away. And my man Tobin, poor guy.
What happened to Tobin?
He got shot right in the shoulder.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, he's going to be out for a week.
He'll be back next season.
Yeah. So yeah, obviously, I'm surprised they didn't just kill Eric off because he got a lot of screen time, and especially when he said that line when he got up and started running, like really acting out of character.
Yeah. Well, you're in a hail of gunfire.
Oh yeah, but Aaron tells him like no, like what are you doing? Hang back. And it's like there's no time, and he actually said that line. There's no time. I mean, as soon as you say there's no time, and you're an actor, like what's his name again?
Actor like?
What's his name? What's Aaron's boyfriend's name?
Oh, Eric.
Eric, yeah.
I was trying to address his real name. I don't know his real name.
I don't know his real name. I'm sure he's a nice guy, but he is the kind of character that looks like he was going to die this episode, just to have something happen. But he just gets shot. Looks like he got shot right in the
gut.
Yeah.
I think he'll bleed to death.
Doesn't look good.
Yeah.
But maybe they'll just keep him in bed for a couple seasons. Jesus and Tara wrestle with killing one of the saviors. For once, David, I'm on Tara's side here. You kill him. You kill him dead the first chance you get. You don't even hesitate.
Yeah, and she ended up being right.
Of course. And, okay, this is the. I had a lot of problems with this, but Terror wants to kill him. Jesus says, "No, we're not going to shoot an unarmed man, and I'm not going to let you shoot an unarmed man." And then he tries to kill that or attack them. He attacks Jesus. He holds him at gunpoint. Jesus frees himself, and he still won't let her kill him. Ridiculous.
I suppose, yeah. It's like Morgan hasn't died. That part of Morgan's still living.
Your whole point, the whole point is to eliminate all the saviors. You've already tried not killing the saviors, and it just got people in your group killed.
Right.
Don't try not killing the saviors again.
That wasn't. Jesus wasn't held responsible for that. Not
no,
yet.
No. But they all know the story. They know the score. They have something to settle, and it's time to do it. It's no time to debate whether or not they should start taking in hostages.
Do you find it? I really do find it unoriginal. They're always going to have that debate with somebody. Someone's always going to be questioning killing somebody.
No, because you got to move on.
And the thing is, Jesus got him into this in the first place.
Got who into what?
Got the group into basically standing up to the saviors in the first place.
Yeah, for sure. And you just, like Tara said, like he's got a gun. Did he have a gun? I'm not sure.
Who had a gun?
Well, he was unarmed, but he was in the building. He was working for the saviors.
Right.
Even if he says he's not one of them, he's just an employee. It's like, well, you could have left.
That's only believable as a viewer. It's unbelievable as as them in their perspective. Like they could all think they're evil people and they have the entitlement to think so.
Well, it's believable
exactly
in a real life situation, just as well as a TV situation.
Just as viewers, we have seen innocent people. It seems like innocent people in the sanctuary, but I don't think they know about that.
Yeah.
Because I even thought about Aaron's group just coming in when they raided the place. There was people just cleaning up guns. Those ones got shot first, as opposed to people who are actually armed, the soldiers that are actually armed, right?
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, those poor people were just being told what to do, and they ended up getting in the crossfires.
Yeah, like where's the cutoff? This guy hiding in the closet, he probably deserves to die. He knows he deserves to die. That's why he's hiding in the closet.
Right.
Yeah, it's like Nazis.
But they really pushed it far. It says, you know how hard it is to pee on purpose? And I'm like,
that dialogue was terrible.
Yeah, I know, because I've gone to get my urine tested, and when she told me it was time for me to go pee, I actually did pee in the cup.
Yes. Well, he's talking about it's hard to pee when you're wearing pants because it's like your brain just knows that it's not supposed to let your bladder go.
I don't believe that.
Well, it's true.
I don't find.
You've peed your pants?
If I had to.
Well, it's what he's saying
I
is
just think it's like peeing on command is a lot easier than
it was a throwaway line.
It was a throwaway line.
Your body instinctively will not release your bladder when you are wearing pants unless it is go time.
Yeah,
it's ever like you really have to go to the washroom and you can hold it in until the second you get to your house.
Yeah.
And then it's like, how would I have lasted another 10 seconds? It's mental. It's all in your head. It's like your body's releasing it because it's like, well, he's close enough now. So he can make it. He's got to work for it a little bit.
I agree with what you're saying. I just feel like, if I have to pee on command, I could do it.
You ruin a good pair of pants.
Yeah,
like this guy.
I stood a chance of staying alive, and it didn't happen. So it didn't happen anyway. Well, he did stay alive. So
yeah,
it was all worth. You ain't cool unless you pee your pants, Matthew. And
Adam Sandler said it best.
He did. Billy Madison, to be specific.
Billy Madison, sorry.
Yeah, I don't feel like Adam Sandler came up with that line.
I think he worked a movie around that line.
You ain't cool unless you pee your pants.
Everybody's doing it. More nonsensical dialogue here between Ezekiel and Carol.
No, just Ezekiel.
Yeah, Carol's just listening to it, but she's in allowing it to happen, and that's a problem because
she could have shot him in the leg.
This reminded me of the time that Glenn said something, and I don't remember at all what it was, but I know we had a big problem with it. He was
just describing about killing somebody.
Yeah, it's like when you feel this way, and then you're not hungry anymore, and then you kill a guy, and then it's hard to sleep, and you're hungry, and you can't sleep. And it went on like that for a while, and it was terrible. And this time,
we referred back to it several times too. Actually.
Oh yeah,
that was the episode that you attacked the compound. Actually,
yeah, it was the one with like the Johnny Depp head, the fake broken nose.
Greg Nicotero and Johnny Depp. Yeah.
Now Ezekiel says, amongst many disjointed things, he says no and yes, then yes and no, then finally
I'm still
yes
smiling.
to both,
and I'm still smiling.
Why'd you wait till that moment to interrupt me? You knew I wasn't done reading.
You're right.
Yeah, you're a fool. You're a fool. Stop scratching your beard.
Oh, I can't.
You have to. It's picking up on the mic. You're not wearing headphones. You don't know.
That's true.
All right. So, what do you make of that, David?
I don't know. I didn't understand any of it. I mean, it's just to make any of that. I didn't even bother trying. I'm not even going to try to look at it. It's ridiculous. He's just talking about how we're gaining on the guy we're going after. That's all he's saying. That's pretty much all he's saying. And Carol's like, if we don't catch up to him, they're gonna find out we're coming and we're dead. Which ends up resolving to nothing later.
Yeah, but I mean, Ezekiel's not just talking about chasing after this guy. He's talking about the world. He's talking about their future. He's like, we're gaining we're this man, but we're also gaining on our future.
Yeah, he's basically putting a global, a global. He's just looking at the bigger picture, like global. I'm trying to he's looking at the bigger picture with a small objective, basically.
Yeah, we don't need to quote Shakespeare to get our point across here. Bigger picture, good enough.
Thank you, but you sprung this Ezekiel dialogue on me, so I'm just like, I'm looking at this global dialect. No, never mind. That doesn't make any sense.
Don't do it.
I won't. Ezekiel got me all messed up. I mean,
now,
that's the way it
I
goes.
don't even have a problem with the way Ezekiel is speaking, because I do find it strangely motivating, and he's kind of keeping things pretty upbeat. He's even winning over Carol.
Yeah, but how could you be like method acting all the time? Like all the time.
Well, he's got a couple of screws loose.
Oh, I hope so.
It could be tiring. I don't know if it is. I mean, it's probably fun. It's a distraction from the real world. I mean, you just get to play a character your whole time.
But now you're firing a gun at people. I mean, this is the real world now. Are you still playing King?
Maybe it makes it easier to kill everybody.
I guess so.
Maybe all of The Walking Dead is just a big play. It's just a stage.
It's a big King, though.
And at the end, the curtain's gonna close on it.
I don't think so.
Maybe not. Rick, no, we got Daryl now. He finds a closet with a piece of sandwich in it and handcuffs.
That says something.
Says somebody didn't like their sandwich.
So bad that they broke out of the handcuffs.
This is the zombie apocalypse, and you are going to leave a sandwich? You should be so lucky to get a sandwich. Where are they getting bread?
Maybe there was mold on it.
Doesn't matter. You eat that sandwich. Mold's not going to kill you. It's not even going to make you sick. Unless you eat a lot of it.
Well, I'm just guessing they did. It was all molded sandwiches they had.
Sure, and like a couple cans.
Now, they saw an opportunity for him to break out of the handcuffs.
Now, the interesting part here, the handcuffs, reminds Daryl of his brother, I imagine. He stares at it a little while. It's, the hanging handcuffs. It's, Daryl's moment with his brother is kind of past. Like, I don't really think of the other Dixon. What's his name? Merle. Never really, and I feel
Say hello to your pal Merle.
Yeah, like they had a good sign off. They don't need any more reflection on this. But
do you think it's really that though?
Well, I mean, the handcuffs were hanging there. Last time we saw handcuffs hanging from a pipe, it was.
Was Daryl ever attached to handcuffs? No, he wasn't. He was always in that room, right? Wasn't like it was. I thought it would have reminded his own isolation in the sanctuary.
No, he was just naked and alone and loose.
Yeah.
But I think that there was some connection they were drawing there. Now, was there a little bit of blood? Like, were we to think that this guy also sawed his own hand off or chewed it off or something?
You talking about Merle? You talking about just what we
I'm
think
talking
here?
about this guy.
There was no blood on the handcuffs, though.
What's the... Okay, let's assume that he just broke out of the handcuffs.
We're paying so much attention to this one shot, though.
Well, who do you think... It's kind of important, though, because they were clearly a prisoner in this room where the sanctuary... Well, not they weren't at the sanctuary, but where the saviors are. So are they after Gabriel, Father Gabriel here? Because at first I thought they were talking about saving Gabriel, because they were like, oh, I think they'd keep him up here, but they were just talking about the guns. I think they'd keep the guns up here, not Father Gabriel up here. Yeah. So they're keeping someone.
They wouldn't go ahead and think it was Gabriel.
Yeah, and obviously, Gabriel's got to still be locked up in that.
Yeah, don't remind me.
The sanctuary. They're not getting out of there.
Yeah, with a semi-automatic and me with a bat, and he's going to just deflect every bullet that's going to be fired at him.
Right. So we've decided not Father Gabriel. Who else is prisoner? Who else could they have as a prisoner?
They weren't talking about prisoners.
You're talking
about someone who's in prison. Okay.
Somebody was trapped in that closet and they escaped.
I guess we'll find out next episode. I guess they'll elaborate a little more.
No speculation, no...
hard to say.
No theories you have here?
We end up in maybe relation to when we get to who we find out it is. I guess we'll ask me that question again at the end of the episode. Maybe at the end of our, not the end, but like near the end of our discussion here.
No,
fine, because I can't. I don't know. I want.
Who was that little girl in the barn, David? Do you remember? I'm just testing your knowledge of season 2.
Oh, seriously? Oh, Sophia?
There you go. Maybe it's a little Sophia.
Maybe he's reminded. Sophia.
Maybe he's reminded back to when he was looking for Sophia.
She was in handcuffs?
No, but she was, she liked to hang out in closets.
No.
Actually, in the last episode when we saw Carl leaving those canned goods on the side of the road.
I'm so sorry.
Well, before he wrote the note and he was just like putting out cans, like, Carl, you know Sophia's not coming back, right? Like, I don't know if he was around. I know his mom was sheltering him.